Greetings, Benjamin J. from Ben's Trains with another in the series. Well, what you're looking at, of course, is the Marx micro motor. This is the motor that's found in a lot of the 490s, 588s, things like that. Really, really small, compact motor. Anyway, this one was out of the parts box and was missing the main contactor. And I have one, but I've been using this one for experimenting with, and so I've modified it to use a magnet instead of a shoe with a spring on the bottom. And this magnet just touches the third rail and supplies power to the motor. And I took off the passenger train just so I could run this thing around. As you can see, it works extremely well. And the nice thing about this, of course, is there's no contactor dragging across the track. There's just this little tiny magnet, and it's only actually touching the track. There we go. Right there. So a really, really simple way to power one of these Marx motors without having a main contactor and a spring on the bottom. Like I said, this was an old motor out of the parts box. It runs well. It was just missing the contactor. And rather than putting one back on, I thought I would just do some experiments with the magnetic third rail wiper. And it works absolutely perfectly on this application. Nice and smooth all the way around. Doesn't stutter, doesn't jump. So it works, no doubt. It's actually quite efficient. It works really well. And I can't see any drawback to this at all. It saves a lot of problems. You could really customize these motors to do some strange things with half the amount of parts that Marx used. So there's lots of ways to modify these things. Anyway, this was just a quick experiment. I've been playing with this, and what I want to do is actually put it under a load and see how it runs, how hot it gets, if it gets hot, if it begins to spark. So far, so good. And it's just a piece of wire, as you see, with a magnet soldered to it there, and a magnet, or the end of the wire soldered directly to the plate where the contactor goes. And like I said, a lot less parts, and it works just as well. So it's just a matter of seeing how it works under load. But you can power anything this way. Motors, lights, anything. Really interesting way to get one of these motors running. Anyway, I just want to do a video to document this. I was talking to Larry on email, one of the guys from YouTube, and he's experimenting with pretty much the same kind of stuff. So I just thought I would do a quick video on this. It works, it's efficient, it's simple, it's easy to do. And as you can see, that little motor is just absolutely scooting. So it's getting plenty of power. So anyway, just wanted to do a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.